plan for today is I'm gonna do a review of a keyboard and then we'll do some keyboard shopping. So I think you're gonna have a some idea of how this keyboard review is gonna go. All right, so let's get into the keyboard that I'm gonna be talking about. It's the Gamdias Hermes Lite. Hermes Lite? Model GKB1000. The price, I got this in 2016. It came as a combo set. It was $54 at the time. I did some research before this before starting this, and it looks like they don't even sell this thing anymore. I saw it at Walmart for $76 just for the keyboard alone, and I don't think that's accurate. So um, I had it for I owned it for 4 years, and I used it probably for about a year or so. Why did I get it? I was super curious about mechanical keyboards. I I've been wanting to get one for a while, but I wasn't sure how much I like it. And I think when I first did my research, it looked like a MX Brown is what I would have liked because I do for work I am typing a lot, and then I do like to get some gaming in. So that was what was ideal, but these are actually um, like a MX Red style. So I ended up going for this. There was some kind of deal going on, and I figured it was a good way to kind of get started with a mechanical keyboard. What are some features on it? I think I mentioned it before. It's a MX Red style switch type. There's a kind of like a red backlight on it. You can adjust the brightness of the light, and it kind of has a mode where there's no lights, and then when you press a key, the whole thing will light up red, which is actually pretty annoying. Um, what else? The 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 cord, the USB cord, is it removable? It looks like it might have been, but I'm not sure. Um, but it feels compared to like a normal membrane keyboard. I remember my first impressions of it is I felt like the build was much better than some of the other stuff I tried before. Let's see. Mm, I think I'm no keyboard expert here. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have bought this brand. But it was a way to get started. So that's what it is. Pros, price, good price at the time. Just a starting keyboard. And for me, it was I was always curious about like what's the big deal, membrane keyboard versus or like scissor switch versus like a mechanical, and this is more satisfying to type on. I'd have to say. And another pro for me was it didn't look too mm, like the styling is kind of plain, which I liked. I didn't want something that was really that like stood out too much in like a bad way, just because like my desk, I don't have like the RGB stuff going on. I don't really care for it. Um, I just kind of uh, I just want something simple and probably mainly darker color. Yeah, it's pretty boring, but it's not reflective of who I am. But it is what I like in my gear. Cool. Yeah. So cons. This is gonna be a pretty quick review, by the way. Cons. It's MX Red. Um, I'm gonna dig into it a little more, but I'm hitting stray keys left and right, like just hitting them as I'm like kind of as I have my fingers kind of moving across the keyboard. I'm like hitting wrong keys all the time. So it's creating for for work. I don't think it's really creating much of an issue. Just if I make a typo or something, I can easily delete it. But for gaming, which I've kind of had a little more time to do lately, it's been an issue. Um, for example, in Raft, when I hit Q by accident, it drops whatever I'm holding, and it's pretty annoying. I, I'm I'm not gonna stick with MX Red. I'm definitely gonna go for another Switch type. I over the summer I've been working on my whole desk setup, and I got kind of got called out for having this keyboard, and generally I'm pretty satisfied with with what I have here. This keyboard is like the shame of my desk, I'd have to say. But yeah, other than that, final thing to say about the keyboard. Yeah, I don't recommend it. Maybe you should get it for like really cheap. So that's that's it for the review today.